Hello, how you doing? My name is Damilari. We're continuing this series of videos about men, the purpose, the identity, the calling, the responsibilities of men. And today we want to look at husband. Who is a husband? What is husband? And I want to show us that the Bible calls out and really outlines husband as an office. So just like men can have different offices or roles that they occupy, like say janitor or CEO or nurse practitioner or engineer, husband is also an office according to the Bible. Let's check it out. So let's go to Genesis, back to the beginning. We go to Genesis chapter 2, verse 18, and then we read 21 to 24. All right, so the Lord God said, "It is not good for man to be alone." It created the man, it gave him some responsibilities, and it says, "It's not good for the man to be alone." And it goes on to say, "I will make a helper suitable for him." Hold on to that thought. And so the Lord caused the man to fall into a deep sleep, and while he was sleeping, he took one of the man's ribs and then closed up the place with flesh. Then the Lord God made a woman from the rib that he had taken out of the man, and he brought her to the man. And then the man said, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called a woman, for she was taken out of man." And that is why a man leaves his mother and his father and cleaves and is united. It actually calls out to his wife, and they become one flesh. And the key thing I want to call out with this uh, is that we didn't get to see it now, but if you look at Genesis 1, Genesis 2, you will see that before the man accessed this office of husband, he was already in a relationship with God. He received instruction from God. He received an assignment, a mission, a vision that he was executing before the Lord then created and brought to him a wife. And what I'm trying to highlight there is that, so basically, if I dare say the man is the CEO that had been given this vision, this mission to execute. He's already doing that. He already knows God, and then God then brings this high power C-level executive to partner with him in the fulfillment of the mission, in the execution of the vision. And that's what that office is about, whereby you're partnering with your wife in the pursuit of God's purpose for your family. There are other verses in the Bible that really speak to that office being one of servant leadership. You lead by serving, the way Jesus led his disciples and essentially leads the church by serving. So that's what the office of the husband is about. So the challenge then for husbands is, what mission are you and your wife executing? What directive have you received from God? And for those who are looking to become husbands, then the question is, are you already in relationship with God? Do you already have any inkling as to your assignment or the purpose and even sub purposes that God has for you? And are you executing those with God as you then pray for him to bring this high power C-level exec to walk alongside you? Doesn't mean you guys are going to have the same job or be in the same company. It goes beyond that in terms of the things that God calls us to do as people, as husband and wife. But are you doing that as you then look towards a wife? And if you're already married, once again, what vision from God are you executing? If you don't have one, you should pray about it. If there is already a vision that's been laid on your heart, you should be really, walking with God to execute that. But whether it be with your kids, whether it be with a particular community that you're called to, that's when we come alive in this office of husband and even in the office of wife as well. I hope you found this to be useful, and I look forward to catching you in the next video.